split fire, tractor mount, 3-point hitch, 3203, dual direction. Here we got a standalone 4403 4-way log lift. It's got a little mini hydraulic tank on it and a PTO drive hydraulic pump. So that gives you your 2 levers. Got a rolling stand for your shop. Got a 4213. Nice big gas engine on this. Looks like a solid axle. Highway tires. Not a lot of hoses. All bent metal. Honda 390. Log lift. That's a nice unit there. They've been splitting some wood with it. Got a split fire 4090, brush and branches, no lumber, no steel it says. 3.5-inch chipper shredder with a Honda motor on it. Recoil start. Looks like you can open the chute down here so it just blows onto the ground or up and out. If you want to make a pile. This would take a lot of brush though. There's your chipper down there. Over here we got the 3490, little smaller machine, running a 4-way. Little smaller hydraulic tank, little smaller tires than the 4213. Running a 270 Honda. Again, welded lines or bent lines, not a lot of hydraulic hoses. Here we got a 2265 with a log lift. This is just a single knife. Looks like you got a diverter valve here, so this is your lines to your log lift. So one way is the splitter. Go the other way of the log lift, then back down again. Pretty neat design. This is running a Honda GX 200. Again, the same steel lines, very few hydraulic hoses. Here's what we came to see. This is the gas operated vertical splitter. Got a log lift. It's got the dolly system, the extension table.
Yeah, and if I was going to make a special trip, I remember my grandparents.
This is the 1165V.
Just to go get gas at a gas station because it was 10.
Pretty neat. We're going to try and run this.
Yeah. And it's like, wait a second.
Go for it. Yep.
Ready.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So this comes in gas and electric, right?
That's correct. It has 2 engine options. It comes with the Lawson engine here.
Okay.
And then it can also come with that GX200 over there.
Okay. So GX200 or the Lawson?
Lawson, yes.
Lawson, okay. A little less expensive motor on this,
That's
a little
correct,
more
yeah.
of an upgrade on the Honda?
Yeah, the upgrade is about 300 USD.
Okay, $300 upgrade on the motor.
Yep.
Okay. And then is the electric motor an upgrade beyond the Honda?
It is just an upgrade on this here. It's the same
Okay,
cost,
okay.
but it gets a slower pump.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have a decreased cycle time, or sorry, an increased cycle time.
Okay, yep.
And it runs on 120 volts, so less maintenance, very
Yeah.
quiet,
Okay,
but less speed, same tonnage.
okay.
So
What kind of tonnage are you getting on this?
7.5.
7.5
That's all it
tons,
is.
okay. That's pretty efficient.
Absolutely. It's
Cool.
a good job.
All right. 1165V, and then for the electric model, what's the
It's same.
same V? Just okay. Just specify electric or gas.
That's correct.
Cool. There's an Eastonmade 37D extended sorting table. That's awesome. That's the extension you need. That's several feet. Heavy duty diesel. Big old pump. Thing's running an 8-way wedge. There we go. Here's Halverson. HWP 150. This is another skid steer mounted attachment. You're gonna use these arms. They're gonna bolt in here and here. You're gonna scoop a log up, roll it back to the cradle. Then you're gonna cycle the cradle forward and back to try and adjust to your cut length. Clamp the log, slide the table out of the way, cut the log, and then it drops into another cradle, and then you run the ram, and that's what splits it. And that also carries the log forward so it's ready for the next cut. Kind of a process, but I think it works well. But you can get into a Halverson for probably around 10 to 15,000. This will do a lot of wood. So this is the 140B, a little bit smaller than the 150. They've got another, like a frostbite with a grapple saw. We got this guy, same as the other ones, I think.
But I like it.
Let's see. Oh, that's the 120, so a little bit smaller than the 140. You can see there's the 140, there's the 150, just slightly bigger. And they've got a standalone machine, so you don't need a skid loader. And it's got a log lift on it, so you'd roll your log over to it, or in our case, we'd raise this up, put legs underneath it, and then probably use the Mini X to set logs on it. But runs the same deal. This is the HWP 100.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of weight, so I knew it wasn't just.
Here's another 150 mounted on a JCB Tello skid. So here's how this kind of works. So here's your ram down here, your tray back here. So you feed the log forward, clamp down, then you can cut, drops into the cradle, run the ram forward through the splitting knife. That splitting, or that ram, is connected to that table. So like I said, as this advances, the log is coming out. So you'd raise the clamping arm on the splitting stroke. And then you get out to your 16 inches or 18 or whatever you're gonna do, run the clamp down, and then slide the table and the push plate back out of the way, make your cut, and then advance the push plate again. And it advances the log and the process starts over again. So a really cool design. Fits on lots of different skid steer models, obviously, with the quick attach. Really cool. Would love to have one of these if we upgraded the skid steer someday to something with heat and air conditioning. I could see going to this and not looking back. Yeah, cool machine. Nice hydraulics, innovative.